Now, for those narcissistic people who once was in your life, their world is collapsing. When you removed your energy, it was like a power outage for them. Now, if you've ever experienced one of those, you know how difficult that can be. You cannot, it literally stunts you. You don't know what to do. You're scratching your head, you're trying to figure out how are you actually going to make it each day, depending on how long that power outage is. So, and for those people who've actually really experienced it, let's say it's for a day, few days. Okay, eventually, when it does come back on, you feel like you feel like yourself again. But for you who've actually decided to never go back to those people, you could only imagine how they're functioning right now. So, for that job that you walked away from, and even if you didn't walk away and they probably decided to let you go, and just know that if they did, it's only because your light was just too bright for them. Things have never been the same. They was 100% sure that things was still going to function the way that it did when you was there, because little did the boss know that it was your great ideas that was having the flow just moving so smoothly, because you may have had coworkers taking credit for your good ideas. You know, a lot of times people don't want to admit that it was you that came up with such great ideas. And they are losing money. And now they know that it is because of you and they are searching for another you. And of course, they're not going to find it. And for those relationships that you've decided to walk away from and not turn back, they can't seem to get themselves together. Their life is just so dark and gloomy. And the best thing that you could have ever done was walk away. So why I reference a power outage is because these people, they drain your life force energy. And I know that if you've been in a relationship with a narcissist, you know how draining that can be. And when you removed yourself from those narcissistic people, you've that feeling of feeling so alive, that's just your power and your energy coming back to you, because they was extracting that from you, and they was thriving off of it. If you look back and pay attention to those people and those places that you are no longer at, and those people that you're no longer with, they everything was successful for them. And I know that you may not know exactly how that person is doing or exactly how that business is doing, but trust me, they're not doing well. These people never do well when you leave, because you are the power source. You are the power source. And sometimes, well, majority of the times, they feel that they can always find another you. So you have to call back your energy and take back your power. And if you could think about how these people were thriving, once you put that energy back in you, just imagine how far you're going to be. And one of the main reasons why their world is collapsing is for a new world to be built for you, because it is your turn now. People have been thriving off of you, surviving off of you, and gaining so much access to things that does not belong to them. It is your turn, and everything that was rightfully yours is being returned back to you. That is why their world is collapsing. I want to emphasize of how important it is to heal as well, because I've been in a narcissistic relationship and I've had narcissistic people around me, which is why I can shed a light on these things. And healing is what led me to this point to be able to speak to you guys, because I had to do a lot of healing to come out of that dark place and shed a light on certain things to probably hopefully inspire someone. I mean, even if it's one person, I know I did something. But a narcissist is someone that you would not want to be in a relationship. However, for those of us who've been in a relationship with a narcissist or have had narcissistic people around us, you know, we are some strong people when we've survived those relationships. But it made us become stronger. Yes, we did not deserve certain things, but if you're actually standing and living in your power and happy today from surviving from being with a narcissist, you are a powerful person. I do want to thank that person. I don't know if you're watching this video right now that said that my ebook was the best thing that they've read. They left a rating. That lit up my days so much. I've created a healing guide because of what I've been through. And I've also created a free guide of identifying a narcissist. You know, that's in my bio. If you have not checked that out, you can check it out because you can download the Identifying a Narcissist for free. I mean, you can even put whatever amount that you want, but that was so inspiring for me to know that I've actually made someone happy and that I know that what I went through was not for nothing. So we have places to be, and these people can no longer drain our energy. And healing is what is going to let us live out our best life, because when we try to move on, we cannot be happy until we really forgive those people and heal. But know that those narcissistic people who've tried to drain you so much and steal your energy, their world is collapsing. Have a great day, guys.